major winter storm is on the way. It's going to begin tomorrow morning and last all the way out through Saturday night. The first thing you notice when you walk outside is that it's significantly colder, especially compared to yesterday where we had highs ranging from 60 to near 70. It has been a very warm week here in Bluefield. Over the last 7 days, we've actually broken or tied quite a few high temperature records, including today. For us, skies will be clearing pretty quick, actually. We end up with plenty of sunshine through the afternoon, but it will be a chilly and brisk day. We're going to put this in motion. The arrows here showing that wind out of the southeast tonight throughout the day tomorrow. Snow melt, the heavy rain, and the runoff all leading to flooding across several counties out there today.
Yes, all right, let's go with Janna's got the Rudolph reindeer.
I am the caroling, cold reindeer. Rudolph.
Rudolph. That's very good.
And that's going to take the cold with it. Milder temperatures are expected to move back in. Nothing record-breaking as far as warmth. Just about 10 minutes ago, maybe not even, there was a pretty loud rumble of thunder. So yeah, some thunder snow here in Bluefield. The darker shade of blue will indicate those heavy bands of snow, and you can track those with our Doppler radar through the afternoon on your phone with the mobile app and also at WVVA.com. Good luck, be safe, and peace out, y'all.
We've made the quick change.
The parade has already happened. It was short, but it was hilarious, and I'm putting that on my Facebook page, so you're going to want to look for me on Facebook to check it out later. We're out here collecting food. We want you to come out and make a donation. You're going to hear a lot more about the details of this operation coming up here in a few minutes. Reds here on our Doppler showing that really intense rainfall. Like I said, these storms are not moving much. They're basically stationary at this point. Of course, when we start talking about downed trees, we start talking about the potential for widespread power loss. We do still have a lot of power outages out there now. AEP is still reporting quite a few, and we may see more of those out there tonight. Ball, as many have heard it called, or bubble soccer, is becoming more popular by the minute. WVVA went to try it out and find out why.
Ready?
Set.
All right.
Go. Wait.
We are playing knocker ball. So if you're coming to the Classic this weekend, head to that 18th green. Having some fun here. Of course, John Purdue, we just heard from him about saving for college. The good news is if you are headed out this evening, the weather's actually looking pretty decent for right now. But just for right now, if you're planning on coming out tomorrow, the umbrella is going to be necessary. Tonight, we are tracking a strong storm system that's bringing severe weather to the south, heavy rain on the way for us, and even some strong winds out ahead of it. As we take a look at the impacts going into the day tomorrow, as heavy downpours are expected through the late morning, early afternoon, reduced visibility. Also, you want to watch out for standing water on the roadways. You always want to slow down when you start seeing that rain really come down heavy, not just because you can't see, but that hydroplaning risk really goes through the roof. Now, we're also talking about the potential of flooding, especially around rivers, creeks, and streams during the day tomorrow because they're already high. The ground is 100% saturated at this point. So all the rain that falls is going to run off. So especially going down the mountains, it's all going to pile up in the lower elevations, in the rivers, creeks, and streams, and they could definitely overflow their banks. Also, the poor drainage spots getting into town, you may see some of that higher water develop just because of the heavy rain that's going to fall tomorrow. And then there's the potential for spotty power loss, not just because the ground is so wet already, but because we're going to be dealing with gusty winds for about the next 3 days. It's going to kick in again tonight, going into tomorrow. Thursday and Friday are looking pretty blustery as well. And this is the storm system, area of low pressure right now into northern Louisiana. It's bringing severe weather to the south, a tornado outbreak along the Gulf Coast. Strong southeast winds are out ahead of it, and then strong northwest winds will come in behind it. And we have until Friday until this storm system finally moves away from us. And we'll take a look at the futurecast. We're going to put this in motion. The arrows here showing that wind out of the southeast tonight throughout the day tomorrow. Low pressure will pass off to our west, so we're going to stay warm tomorrow with temperatures possibly getting to around 60. Cold front comes in some point late morning, early afternoon. It's tough to nail down that timing. Heavy downpours are possible as it comes through, but we may also still see some scattered showers and even a few thunderstorms even after the front comes through. So that'll be through tomorrow afternoon. Now, we're not expecting severe weather, but gusty winds will continue out ahead of the front. Winds will lighten up a little bit behind it, and then they'll start to increase again late Wednesday night into Thursday. But this time, because they're coming from the northwest, they're going to be pulling down that colder air. Snow showers on tap throughout much of the day, Thursday into Friday morning, until that storm finally moves away and high pressure builds in as we go toward the weekend, which is actually looking great. But first, we'll talk about tomorrow's severe weather outlook. Of course, because this is such a significant storm, it is very powerful. It is causing a lot of severe weather out out there, but it looks to miss us. From the deep south tonight to the Carolinas tomorrow, especially the Raleigh area, they have a very high probability of seeing some tornadoes tomorrow. For us, we have a 5% probability for some severe storms. Tornadoes not really a threat, but strong gusty winds are a possibility. Severe winds would be considered 60 miles an hour. It's unlikely we'd get that strong, but wind gusts up to about 50 are a possibility. Heavy downpours, that's expected. Possibility of some thunder and lightning, and then the hail and tornado threat is pretty much non-existent for tomorrow. And of course, we're going to continue to reevaluate that as we get closer to it. Current temperatures, a little chilly, especially the farther east you go. We'll take a look at some numbers. Right now, we've got 40s across Bluefield, Kegley, Bastion, and Pembroke. 50s, though, out through McDowell and Wyoming counties. And then as we back farther to the northeast, lots of 40s there, especially through Greenbrier County. Marlinton, the cold spot right now, checking in at 38. Now, tomorrow, like I said, temperatures are going to jump. We're going to get into the 50s, possibly even near 60. Then we start talking about cold, 30s, Thursday and Friday. And snow. How much can we expect to see? Yep, we're back to this. About 1 to 3 inches. That's the pink that you see. The purple is highlighting the higher elevations, the mountains. That's where we could get about 3 to 5 inches. And this is not just Thursday. This is out through Friday morning. Western Greenbrier, western Pocahontas County could see 5 to 8. On the backside of the mountains, a trace to an inch. Not much at all. No snow, Monroe, not getting anything. But we're back to the 50s for the weekend. So the roller coaster continues.
It's a reminder that we're still in winter.
That's right.
Yeah.